And joining us now via Skype, and it looks like his backyard, is Anthony Kelly of the Denver Outlaws, a face-off man that we've all come to know over his time in the league. And Anthony, before we look ahead to this Charlotte matchup, I want to look back in winning 24 straight regular season games. I know for you guys it's all about championships, but that type of streak has to be something special. What does it mean to you and your team?
Yeah, like you said, it's great. It's been a lot of fun since I've been a part of this team. We've won every single regular season game, and I think this group just kind of has that mentality to go out there and win, and only accept winning. And like you said, we've fallen a little short with the championship game 2 years ago, and obviously the upset loss in the semifinals last year to Charlotte. So it's one of those things you want to keep going out there and focus on the things that we do, and hopefully keep that streak alive, and ultimately, like you said, just do our best at the right time, carrying us into championship weekend, hopefully this year.
How has this year been different? Because we look at 4-0, and then last year you run through the regular season 14-0, but we're seeing a lot of new faces. Obviously, Brendan Mundorf no longer with the team. What have these first 4 weeks been like in terms of building chemistry?
It's good. Like you said, missing Mundorf was definitely a key piece for kind of the backbone of that team. And, I think some guys have definitely stepped in there. And like you said, there's been some new faces, opportunity for some new guys to step in there and kind of find their role. And just like all the teams are, figuring out the first few pieces here in these first few games of the season, and for being a guy that's been around, I always tell the guys, week in and week out, it's really important to try to scoop as many of those wins as you can in those first 6 games when a lot of the teams are still putting their lineups together, still kind of finding the right chemistry and the right group of guys. We've been pretty fortunate to go and scoop 4 in a row, so we're just trying to keep that going.
What's the best way to manage the bye week that you will have had now heading into this game against Charlotte?
It's tough. I think you just got to keep your body moving and keep working hard. Me personally, I really like it 4 games in here where, you can get in there and really, beat yourself up for a week here, and still have some time to recover. And, for a face-off guy like me, it's just a matter of getting out there and making sure I'm staying on top of my reps and getting the things done I need to. And, just all the guys, you need to take some ownership there and make sure that they're ready to go in 2 weeks.
Looking at Charlotte, and we'll start with your unit specifically. You go up against Tim Fallon. What are some of the things that he does well that you need to focus on as you prepare for this game?
Yeah, I think all the face-off guys are really strong in this league, and I have a ton of respect for all those guys, and it's a good group across the board. And when I go into games, I like to look at some things the other guys do, and I take a lot of pride in our whole unit, not just myself and as a face-off group, including the wing guys. So we always put together a nice game plan, that we want to focus on each week, and ultimately it's just about what we're going to do, and I focus more on what I need to do personally more so than what my opponent is doing.
Charlotte's 1-3. What do you say to guys on this team as a leader? I know you got a pretty mature group, but as you come back from the bye week, to avoid any sort of letdown or looking over an opponent like Charlotte, who has talent but hasn't played well at all this year?
Sure. Again, it just goes back to us focusing on the things that we need to focus on. And, we still have yet to put together, a full 60 minutes. And, I think it just comes from these early games and finding everybody's kind of finding their role and finding where they fit in. And, we just keep building and putting those pieces there. And again, just focus on, what we need to do, what each guy's role is on the team, and really just go out there and play our ball. And hopefully, it falls in our direction.
Anthony, thanks so much for the time. Stay healthy, and we'll talk to you down the road.
Thanks, guys. Take care.